New details tonight on the worsening situation at our southern border. U.S. authorities seen here deporting migrants, many of them families with young children, to Mexico. More than 5,000 unaccompanied minors now being held, facilities overwhelmed.
In the Rio Grande Valley alone, Customs and Border Protection is detaining more than 500 unaccompanied children a day, with the facility at more than 5 times its capacity.
How much of an increase have you noticed in the last couple of weeks?
It's quite significant.
More than 5,000 children under 18 are in Border Patrol custody. More than 500 held for over 10 days, far longer than the 72-hour legal limit. Nearly 10,000 more are in HHS care.
Said crisis on the border was that a
challenges on the border?
And those tough questions: should the White House have seen this coming? Should they have been more prepared? Should they be doing more to dissuade families from letting their children come and make such a dangerous journey?
We join you this morning from El Paso, Texas, Mexico. Just beyond that fence you see right behind me. So many on the other side desperate to cross the border, and so many here on U.S. soil calling for change, pressuring the Biden administration, loath to label this a crisis, even as the tide of migrants surges. What change have you seen in the past couple of months?
A big difference. The message has changed. And the message is that this border is open for business and you can come across. And if you get across, there will be no consequences. That's the message we hear.
Local leaders on the ground on both sides of the border are tired of the federal government's inability to fix the system. The Biden administration refuses to call this a crisis. Instead, they see it as a very serious challenge. But the word crisis is defined as a situation that has reached a critical phase.
To take your word for it and everything you're saying, and the word of lawyers advocating for these children, because your department is not allowing the press inside. During the Trump administration, journalists were allowed inside border facilities. The Biden administration, the president himself, promised to be incredibly transparent. So when can journalists enter these facilities?
Some say the new president gave them hope for a life in America.
Why did you decide to come now?
To take advantage of the opportunity that the president has given to the people from Central America to come with their families.
Are you thinking of going to the border?
At some point, I will, yes.